Hi friends, it's Allison with AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. I have the second half of October flip through for you in my creative daily journal, my Fobonichi, my journal that I journal a little bit about every day in. How about that? If you're new here, welcome. If you want to subscribe and hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. And if you are not new, welcome back. Thanks for coming. And we are going to hop in. I just want to make sure I have you. Here we go. This journal, someone commented very sweetly on my last video, I believe, that I think I got it at Joann's because I know someone will ask, but it was a while ago. I don't know if they have it anymore. I'm trying to use up what I have. And so for 2 months, I'm going to do October and November in here. It is a spiral bound. It has craft paper in it. And let's see how it's going. All right, we left off halfway through the month. So this is the 16th of October. It is a Friday, and I need to re-glue this in. It's like the third time I've tried gluing it in. This is the front of my coffee. This is washi tape, but this part I cut out the label from my coffee bag. When I finish that flavor, I use the bag. So I had coffee this day. I was going to only drink it on the weekend, but I decided Friday is the start of the weekend. So yeah, so coffee. This is a cutout from a Reader's Digest, which if you watched a couple videos ago, I had like some things handed down to me from my aunt. And I swear it's like from 1987 or something. And some of the articles are still completely relevant. I mean, about diet, about like working from home, and it was nuts. So I happily cut these little pictures out and everything. And I'm working on some nutrition stuff with my doctor and trying to figure out some stuff. So that was like just on my mind that day. I did, this was like a stay-at-home day for me, basically. So I did watch Netflix and I watched Moneyball. I haven't ever seen it. I know that sounds crazy. It's not a new movie. It's with Brad Pitt, and it's like a baseball movie, but we know some of the people that the movie's actually about. And so it was very interesting to finally watch the movie. I know about the movie. I know about the story. I know it was just interesting to see the movie. So did that. And then I had to deal with Verizon today. I don't know what happened with our bill, but it was like hours out of my day, out of my life that I'll never get back, quite frankly. So I'm like not happy with Verizon. We had been AT&T people forever, and then Verizon had a smoking deal, and so we switched over this year, and it's just been like we are just not syncing. I don't know what the problem is, but anyway, so that was my day. Just busy. Over here, I just wrote a sweet note. I got a gift in the mail from my sweet friend in California, and she had sent me a workout tee, a pumpkin workout tee, which I absolutely love, and a very, very sweet bracelet that is from this company that is just amazing. And there was like a motivational thing on the bracelet, and then she wrote me the sweetest note. And so I just put that in here as a memory, not as a memory, as a remembrance. So thoughtful. So, all right. The next day, if you watched my last flip, I had been watching Melanie Sullivan, and I will try to link below the people I talk about. I'll make myself a note right here. And she does these like hand lettering, these cutouts of hand letters. And so I've been trying to practice, but yeah, they're not amazing. But that's why it's super fun and kind of relaxing. So I really enjoyed it. So anyway, this day we did a scavenger hunt ruck, which is just my Saturday ruck club. We do that every Saturday, but every Saturday is a different workout. And so this Saturday was a scavenger hunt, which was super fun because you don't know you don't know where you're going. You don't know, you just have to find the things on your list. So that was fun. It was a fun way to start the day. While I was on that though, my phone rang and I didn't hear it. It was in my pack and turned off, and my son had called and he made the team. So we were like, woo! Super exciting. And thank you for everyone's well wishes. And I know you've been, if you're following my journaling, it's just something that it's a few weeks. So we're super stoked for him. So yeah, just loving on that. So this was just a little bit, I finally got to talk to him for very briefly after on my way home. And yeah, super cool. So this is a little cutout. This is from Pam over at Pocket Journal Pam. And this is from Mandy Lynn Plans. These are printable, not printable, planner stickers that I bought and don't use my daily in my Hobonichi this way. And so I decided to use them in here. This is from Sweet Kari at the Concrete Butterfly. She made those and I was like, where'd you get those? I need those for football. And so she graciously shared them with me. So I love them. And then I believe this one is from Lynn, who I am over at Love Lynn's Life, and from her Patreon, I'm pretty sure. So, all right, little note, I'm just prepping Happy Mail. All right, the next day is Sunday, lazy day, watched football, filmed. I put, oh, here I filmed the first half of the month for you. If you want to go see my flip throughs, by the way, they are on my playlist on my channel, so you can go back and see the first half of the month if you didn't see it, or if you want to go see some other months that are there, they're on the playlist for you. And so my husband walked two times today. I just journaled and played and did laundry, just relaxed. My daughter went to watch the football games at a restaurant in town. And yeah, just kind of again, lazy day, working on my letters. And I had 2 good phone calls. I had talked to my mom and dad today, and then I had a long talk with the boy. So super exciting. All right, so the next day is Monday, and started bright lines again with my food. Like, so just cut these letters out. I thought those were fun. And then I put bad day to be a Cowboy fan. I mean, like, it's like their defensive line didn't show up. It's like, they suck this year. I'm so sad, but I'm still like, that's still my team. So I had a great appointment at the chiro today. My shoulder's feeling good, and it's time to move on to the knee. So I've worked on my knee for years. I've gone to PT for years with it. I'm just, again, trying to avoid surgery with that. That's just like long-term stuff, not like a tear or something like I have in my shoulder. So anyway, doing that. This is the front of my tea. I just used it as a tip-in, and giving up coffee again. So this was my tea. I had it at nighttime, and it was the end of the box, so I just used that. And my boy sent us the screen print of his first semester grade so far at midterm. So super excited about that. And my daughter got an A on her first video exam project thing. So just super proud of them. I picked up this for dinner, which was really yummy. All right, Tuesday the 20th, my favorite punch. You guys know it and love it. Here it is. And Tuesday is my first work day of the week, and it is my longest day usually. So I put here a note, loving my book, but still Team Jacob. So Pocket Journal Pam, I think, is the one who said there's this new book out. I didn't even know it was happening. It is a last part or the next part in the Twilight series, but it's told from it's told from Edward's perspective. And oh my gosh, you guys, I am loving it. I read about, my goal is a book a month, but like all my books I chose for this 2020 year are like self-help, if you will. I don't know if that's the right word. Motivational, self-help, something to grow, right? And so it is so nice to pick up just this like brain loving like fiction. Just read it for fun, just totally pleasurable. I don't know, I love it. So I put this vampire there for that. I just think it's funny. So work day, I had a new client. I was in the office all day working back towards normalcy. And then there was a challenge on Instagram about planner selfie or whatever. And so I just took a picture of me midday, and then with my planner, because I still use a paper planner. And then my daughter went back to work today, and I just put she's not super excited, but it went well. And then she had soccer practice tonight. So again, a little bit of normalcy. Don't know what the foreshadowing is, but we'll see. This is from Pam. This is a printout from Lynn. All right. The next day is Wednesday, the 21st. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, Allison. My goodness. All right. This is the tea that I had ordered this year. I got a sample pack, and so this was the one I had today, but it was her 2020 tea, her yearly tea that she puts out. But so that was pretty good. I just made it into a pocket here. Dealing with like tuition and college fund stuff today and all of that. And then a note to myself, to stay calm. My son called and they have a sick roommate. And so we went, oh, see? So the metal is not sticking. I need to figure out, I will use some scrapbook tape or something on this. This is the same as the coffee bag that's not sticking. That's weird. I don't know what I normally stick them down with. Anyway, this is a little note to myself to stay calm. They had, like I said, a first sickness in their little quad of roommates. They handled it well. Turns out they're fine. And they all got tested. They all, you know, quarantined, blah, blah, blah. But that was the first day of that. So we were a little bit like, okay, you're going to be fine. Just be smart. So it impacts a lot, though. Like it just impacts a lot at school. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, but that was a little note to myself. I said, my husband worked all day and lots of screw ups, and now he has to work tomorrow. Also, he was supposed to have tomorrow off. So that kind of sucks. And then my daughter had a short school day and then hung out with a friend and then went to practice. Wednesday, they have like a weird day at school. They don't really go. They just have one class. So today was my friend's birthday, and so for workout, she wanted an 80s workout, so we all showed up in our 80s gear, and I just put Great Buddy workout today. We celebrated 2 birthdays, 80s theme, and my friend she has her own kind of like Etsy business of these amazing cakes, and today she made cupcakes, and they were pumpkin, so I had this sticker, so I put that in there. So that was a fun day. Thursday, I don't really know much about this day. I'll have to go back and look at my notes. What I do know is I worked. And so this is the first full Thursday. I'm thinking that I'm like back in the office full day. So like 9 to 4, 9 to 5, something like that. And so as opposed to being at home and like being on Zoom. Okay. So it impacts my day obviously a little bit. I did get I got a sweet gift in the mail. Not a gift, but like I won a thing by going to a party, an online, event. And I was one of the people that won something. And so she sent it to me this day, and it came in this amazing package with these puppies on it. And so that was super fun. I picked up prescriptions today, obviously, because that's there. And so I'll go back and like fill in a little bit, but it was like pretty boring because I remember coming home and getting the mail and it was nighttime. So I know I went to the gym, I went to work, and I came home. I know that. And my daughter probably went to soccer and my husband worked. So like normal day, but I'll go in and fill in a little bit. And then this is from Pam as well. This is from Lynn. This is from Pam. I put this sticker on here. I think it said October or something, and I just put the day across it. Okay. So Friday the 23rd. Yeah, so see, some of this is not done. I need to go back in and write a little bit. But so I wore my new leggings today, which I love, from CVG. I have 2 pairs now and I want more. So, but they're definitely a luxury and a treat. Excuse me. It was an okay workout today. It was not amazing. I just kind of put blah. I came home to clean the craft room and had coffee. I enjoyed it so much. I'm going to try and only do coffee on the weekends. So I put enjoy this. I worked out. I filmed. I did do my journaling. I watched the CrossFit games all day while I was doing everything, and then worked on Happy Mail, or I went to mail things and worked on Happy Mail, and then I cleaned the house. So I got the sweetest Happy Meal, and I did film that. That's also on a playlist for you guys from Lynn. So that was super fun, and just, oh, thank you, Lynn. That was super fun to open that, and just amazing goodies and yumminess. So sweet. I did not document here. I want to put in here like a little bit of notes about day 1 of the CrossFit games. If you don't follow CrossFit or you don't do CrossFit, it's just like a way of working out or whatever that I love. And so they have a yearly competition of the best of the best. Like anybody can qualify. I could qualify to go to the CrossFit Games. It's open to anybody. And if you if you qualify, you go. So it is pretty amazing. And when I say I could qualify, like, I mean, like in theory on paper, not that I am that kind of athlete at all. I'm just saying it is not like, it's open to anybody that is able to make the competition. And so it's pretty cool. I love that about the community. So it's really neat to see who made it this year and to watch them and to see them compete. And we're down to the last 3 days of competition. So this was day 1. So pretty cool. All right. Not that you asked. Okay. So see, I have not finished all my journaling. I need to probably go back. I'll do that today. This was Saturday. This is from Pam. These are cutout letters that I made. This is from Pam. This is from Lynn. Okay. This was, we had a pumpkin ruck today. That was fun. We rucked to the pumpkin patch. We had to pick out a pumpkin. We had to carry it back. And then my daughter and her friends tonight would have been homecoming and dress up in fancy and formal and all that. And of course there's no homecoming because there's no school. So they just got dressed up and took themselves out to dinner. And yeah, so I took a pic. Okay, we're back. Let's see if I can piece this together for you. It's like the 3rd time. So, okay, this is the 25th. And I made a pocket this way, so this slides in and out this way. I had some more of my tea, and this was just like such a fun, needed day. We had like a 4-hour chat, I think, with, it was myself and Holly from Journal with Dolly and Lynn. And it's just so nice, you guys, in this time of craziness that you can just connect with people, and a video phone call, can do the trick. We even without COVID cannot maybe get together because we're in 3 different parts of the world. And sweet Elizabeth was supposed to join us, but she was not available this day. And so anyway, it was just good for my heart to have a little friend chat. So I also got my box today from the Lollipop Box Club. I did film an opening of that. If you're interested in that subscription, I will link that below also. And then this was the candy that came in it, and I ate it like right after I filmed the video, and it was very, very good. It was like maybe like a Starburst that we have here, except it had mixed flavors in it, but it was like raspberry and apple. It was so good. I don't think we have anything like that. I looked it up, like how to buy it here, and it was like $18 for a bag on Amazon. I was like, no, not gonna happen. So anyway, very yummy little treat in there. On the inside here, I put a little note about the CrossFit Games because this is the 3rd day of it, watching it, and those are the top 3 men and women, and it was just amazing. As always, they're just amazing athletes, and so it was fun to watch. So that was a fun day. I put a little video here, or cameras there, because I did film that box. Some cutouts of Halloween paper, just using up stuff. All right, the next day is the 26th. Super simple page, just like some scrapbook paper, and then these are from Pam, and that's from Lynn. So no, okay, so just so you guys know, like this number I can tell you is from Lynn because I'm one of her Patreons, but this is like from her Christmas page. Okay, so like be open to just using your stuff. It doesn't have to be, that month. So when I print out my things, I obviously don't use the same thing every single day or whatnot. And so like, I love green. Green goes with like every month. And so I use them all the time. So anyway, yeah, just pittering around the house. I just, pumpkin candles and playing in my craft room. I had a chiro PT appointment and started rehab on my knee. So I was pretty sore actually. And then looking forward to making gains now that my shoulder's on the mend. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, Tuesday the 27th, we mailed in our ballots, and I'm not a big advocate of the mail-in ballots because I'm originally from a state where you get to walk in and vote, which I think is something to be very proud of, and I don't know, take honor in and all the other stuff. And I think it's anticlimactic to put it in a box, but that's just me. But that's all our state does, even pre-COVID. So we now do it by mail, which is fine, or in the ballot box. We put ours in the ballot box. I don't mail them, but either way. So we turned ours in today, my husband and I. My son voted for the first time, and he had to vote from out of state. So there was a little bit of craziness making that happen, but he did it, and so that was exciting. And I just put, wish we could vote in person, but nope. And then I went to, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm an idiot. Right here, I put, I'm an idiot. So my phone had a cracked screen, and the guy at the Verizon store said, you have to take it to the Apple store because they don't replace them, even though I bought it at the Verizon store and it's still under warranty, blah, blah, blah. I cannot get an appointment at the Apple store. I've tried every single day, and they only do it like 24 hours in advance. Could not get an appointment. So I go, I'm like, I'm just going to the mall. I got off work a little bit early. My husband was busy. My daughter was busy. No one was depending on me to get home in a certain time. I'm like, I'm going to the mall. I'm just going to wait them out, basically. So they're like, oh, you don't have an appointment. And I explained the whole thing. And he's like, okay, go wait in this line. And apparently like Chick-fil-A and Apple and probably Disneyland have the best, I don't even know, like line people organization, COVID policy. I mean, it was like a machine, and they had security there, and they had different lines for different, very impressed. I did have to wait a little bit, not too long, but a little bit before they even like got to my line and called me, right? Because they're taking the people that have. Anyway, can't feel it. The guy at the Verizon store said it's the screen, not the protector. So he's like, well, do you care if I break it and whatever? I'm like, no. And he takes it off, and the whole thing like cracks. And of course the phone's fine. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go now, and I'm an idiot, and I'm really sorry. But the good news is it was just the protector, not the screen. So how about that? All right. I did bring home pizza after work because it was so late and I hadn't prepped dinner and blah, blah, blah. So I picked that up. We get the kind that you like bake at home. We have a pizza store by us that like you order it, you can custom make it or whatever, and then you take it home unbaked and then you cook it at home. So we do that. And then, oh, I had a great workout this morning. Like a partner workout. I just put like feeling strong. I got to partner with someone who, you know, we really pushed each other, and like it was a great workout. So I loved today. All right, the 28th, I just made a pocket this way. This is from Pam. I think this is from Pam also. This might be from Brooke. I'll link Brooke. Oh my gosh, you guys. That might be from Brooke. These I just make. A lot of people ask me where I got this or whatever. This is one stamp and this is another stamp set. And I just make, I often do my dates this way. So we just did a kind of easy workout this morning. I made 2 tags and I just tucked them in this way. On this one's like a thicker cardstock, a cutout from Pam, and then Halloween paper. And then this was just scrapbook paper that I had, super old. I did journaling on the back of them about our days and just kind of what's going on. So kind of simple journaling there. Okay, again, I didn't use this, but look at me. It's only the end of the month, and I figured out, oh, I could use the pocket of the stupid journal. Okay, so this was my page. Instead of like having to make a pocket, I have a page with a pocket, which, yeah, beautiful. All right. I did a bunch of little COVID germy monsters today. I cut them out. This, you know, is like a process. I don't know. I cut a bunch, and then you cut the eyes, and then blah, blah, blah. So I just did an assembly line of these. So I put one on here to just, that took up some time. I did make a tag here. Again, same thing, cardstock, and then a little Sizzix ghost thing on the top and then I journaled on the back of that. And this is a little ghost from Pam. I put the eyelashes on because I had my eyes done. And I did put the full moon cycle here because it's going to be a full moon the next day. And then these were my Halloween nails that I took off. They kind of look like this, although this is a brown fuzzy OPI nail polish. These were like glue-ons, obviously. And so I just took them off. I'd had enough of them and put them in my journal. So how about that? This is from Pam. This is from Lynn. And so that's that day. This was like a washi tape I had that was these little ghosts. I thought they were kind of cute. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys, I totally just made a mess in my journal. Oh, I'm so sad right now. Okay. That is wet glue because I literally just did that. Ugh. Okay. This is the 31st, the last day of the month. I put Halloween paper here. This is just some drop paper, some background paper that I had done some painting and like bubble on, and so I had a piece. I just made a pocket this way. Okay. Pam, these are stamps. I think this is all Pam. All right. And then I made a cutout. So this was Pam also, I think. And so our friends invited us over for dinner. I went by myself. My husband is gone. He went down to help my aunt and uncle again move. And so he was coming back that night, but he wasn't able to join us. So we went over for a very fun night, just relaxing and outdoor eating and chilly and like calm, right? My daughter went. And then this morning I went to our ruck, and it was a zombie ruck. And so I did my zombie makeup and went. And so I journaled on the front and the back about that. This is a cutout from something else, like our community magazine had something, and it was like a zombie something. And so I cut it up and just put that. All right. So there's me and my pretty makeup. And I just did a tuck. And then this was the tea she served. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm going to have to maybe rip it out. But I love this tea. I don't know if you've ever had this Good Earth tea. I had not had it before. And this was delicious, sweet and spicy. And we had the caffeine free because it was nighttime and blah, blah, blah. But I will be buying some of this tea, which is why I tucked it in there. And then my little tag says, "There is nothing so stable as change," from Mr. Bob Dylan. But I just thought that was a wonderful quote because holy cow, right now I'm telling you. All right, I'm going to glue that in that way with the little tag. That is the end of the month. That completes October 2020. Okay, I am going to do November in here. You can see, even though it's ring bound, it is getting fat. Okay, so this will be a chunky book. I will have to put a closure on it, like to put it on my shelf probably, but it's holding up well. The pages themselves are fairly thin. I think I showed you this in the last one. These are fairly thin. So some of the markers go through, you know, it doesn't hold some of the glue and stuff really well. But for November, I've prepped a lot of my pages and I've just put scrapbook paper on top of it to use up some of the scrapbook paper and also to make the pages thicker. So, okay. You guys, I hope you had a great month. I can't believe it's already over. Like this year, I'm telling you, it's a little bit crazy. So thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I hope that it gave you a little bit of break from, you know, some of the craziness that's happening in the world today. So I hope you find something that inspires you today. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.